This is reactions to actions. Viral all over TikTok and pretty much social media altogether. It was a black guy named Telvin Osborne who was fatally deleted by his girlfriend, which was white, Hannah Cobbs. And the thing about that is, his family was on social media stating that it was foul play because initially they weren't arresting her at all. So they got on, Telvin Osborne family got online trying to, rally up support. Well, the thing about that is the internet never fails, and people found out about how Telvin had a strong hate for black women, and he would definitely express that hate on his social media platforms. So when the social media people found out about him, they had no say so about what was going on with his arrest or with his case. They had no feelings on it. They minded their business because of the simple fact when he was alive, he literally used every moment of him liking, white women, and that's his business. He can like white women. Nothing's wrong with that. But for you to like white women, but at the same time degrade black women, and the things that he said was just straight up hateful and horrible. Like, everyone has their preference. No one hates the fact that you have your preference, but in order for you to have your preference, why do you have to down another race of women? Like, he even got to the point where he stated he would rather sleep with a white dog rather than have a black woman touch him. And he said that the dog needed to be white so that he can make sure. Like, what? Like, that's straight up self-hate. But let me go ahead and get into this report by Black Enterprises. So, man who openly berated black women, allegedly, blanked by his white girlfriend. The internet sounds off. A white woman from Georgia is facing involuntary manslaughter charges in what investigators are calling a domestic violence incident. According to police, Hannah Grace Cobb, a white woman, fatally shot the father of her children, Telvin Osborne, 30, who is black. Cobb insists otherwise. On February 23rd, police answered a distress call to Cobb and Osborne's home. Osborne was found unresponsive with a bullet wound to his chest. Cobb, 25, claimed that she was cleaning her gun. It misfired and hit Osborne. It is reckless to go out and get drunk and then introduce the firearm into an argument. It is reckless to engage in an argument where there's pushing and shoving going on, said Sheriff Alonzo Williams in a press conference. Williams said that there was no indication that the weapon was in the process of being cleaned. Family members have shared their takes on social media. Robert Osborne Williams, who identifies as the victim's brother, questioned why Cobb was not arrested the night of the shooting. He insinuated that Cobb's reported reasoning for having the weapon was absurd. Who parties, goes home in the middle of the night, gets drunk, and clean a gun. Mark Stevenson, the deceased cousin, suggests Cobb's relationship with law enforcement is the reason she was not initially arrested. Her dad is a cop, and currently she has not been charged. Stevenson alleged, "My family is too deep in the area for this to be taken lightly. We are going to get justice one way or another." While the family positions its focus on justice, social media users are hard-pressed to find empathy due to the victim's online anti-rhetoric. Both Christian Bumsley and Telvin Osborne bashed black women online, insulted us, and put us down to uplift white women. Now look, Osborne's anti-black women rhetoric is lengthy and well documented on multiple social media platforms. Cobb remains in the custody of Burke County Detention Center. So yes, this is the report from Black Enterprises by Candace Edwards. And let's see some of the things that people are saying about him on social media. Let's listen to this one guy. See what he said.
Hey y'all, I said I was even done talking about this, but have y'all seen the GoFundMe that Telvin Osborne cousin created? Like, you want our help? He already don't like black people, but then you make a GoFundMe say you raising money for the kids, because they without their father and their mother, and then you put the mother name in the GoFundMe, but had the audacity to crop her out of the picture. Like, how you want help but then being petty at the same time? Let me show y'all this picture. I put the kid's face out of it out of respect, but y'all got to see this picture. Like, how you want help with being petty? Hold on. Y'all, that's the picture right there. The red arrow is how they tried to Photoshop the mom out of it. Don't Photoshop Hannah out of it. Hannah, she ain't do nothing wrong for right now. But that's petty to Photoshop her out, but then want us to help with money. Like, are y'all crazy?
My goodness.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at what I'm about to say. Actually, a lot of my supporters are black women, so y'all probably gonna appreciate what I'm about to say. However, may this man rest in peace, but I'm gonna talk about what's been going on down my timeline. So, Telvin, or Telbo Rackins as he went by,
This is straight up awful. Like, and then the report said that the brother as well had the same hate for black women. It's like, you are self-hating so bad, like, and they're missing the point. Like, no one cares that you have a preference, right? But what we do care about is you degrading black women who birthed you, because if it wasn't for a black woman bringing you into this world, you wouldn't even exist. For you to show such strong hate to uplift your preference and then to be taken out by your preference, that is just diabolical. That is on a whole other level right there. Like, you really have to watch what you say.
Shot and unalived by his girlfriend on February 23rd. So apparently they went out to the club, came home, got into an argument. He ended up shot and unalived. And she said it was an accident because she was cleaning her gun and it discharged, which was later found out to be untrue. Now, the family is all over social media like, we need justice, wanting the black community to rally around and support. However, the problem is, the one thing the internet is never going to let you do is forget who you really are and forget the shit that you say on the internet.
Listen, that is not a lie. When I say the internet is undefeated, baby, the internet is undefeated. Okay? You have to watch what you say.
Because this man made his whole identity about dating white girls. Like, Twitter page, Team White Girls, all of that, every day. So, the internet, because they messy and they like to let you know who you are a lot of the times, or who at least you put on the show to be, right? They start posting all his Facebook posts, his Twitter posts, and I think one of the posts said, I would rather fuck a dog than to fuck a black girl.
And that's what I was saying earlier, but it was sleep with a white dog. That was what he said.
My problem, right? My audience is predominantly black women. Y'all know I'm hashtag protect black women all day, every day. But you did all of this chasing, and you chased it to glory. Now, y'all expect the black community and black women to
support. That's diabolical and insane. That's absolutely insanity. Make it make sense. You cannot
support this man after the shit that, like, I don't even want to go into detail about the shit he was tweeting because it's ridiculous. And it's like the family like, oh, y'all in the comments being negative, yada, yada, yada. Nobody's being negative. They just letting you know that we ain't here for it.
Right.
It's crazy because this is not the first instance of this that we've saw. Because remember, the white girl stabbed that African boy. The OnlyFans girl stabbed that African boy, her boyfriend. And his family wanted us to rally too because she was out at the bar the next night with a daddy. Same thing happened with him. He disgraced black women all down the timeline. And
that's what I'm saying. You have to watch what you say because you never know what is going to happen. And I want to make sure I bring this point home. Like, it doesn't matter what your preference are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think it's really sad to not like the woman who brought you into the world, or like women like the woman who brought you into the world. That's a whole nother story. That's some type of deep mental issue right there. That is literally self-hate. But not only do you like a certain type of woman, white women in this case, but you make it a purpose to degrade and talk awful about black women when you can just say, my preference is white women, and keep it moving. Why do you have to down a whole race of women? And the whole race of women is your mom who brought you into this world. That is definitely self-hate. But let's continue with his remarks.
And then that didn't let them forget who the fuck he was. Now let's be very clear, because they do that, and it puzzles me because black men who try to disparage and disgrace black women on the internet especially have black moms, sisters, cousins.
Listen, I literally was just saying that. That's what is mind-boggling to me. That's what is getting me. Self-hate to the 10th power.
Grandmas, aunties, like the list could go on and on. So you seeing all of that, so is that what you really think about your Obama? And I'm gonna go on record and say this, and I'm gonna fuck who don't like it. We on Team D rally for black women, and anybody who disrespects black women, may they rest where they lay, okay? Because when he was praising white women, ain't nobody step in and say, sir, you wrong. None of the family, nothing. Nobody was commenting. But not that one of them took him to glory, y'all confused as to why. We like,
Why we
the black community has to stop being these backup plans for motherfuckers who put those others on a pedestal while trying to demean or belittle us. That man told us exactly where he stood in life.
And look at this comment right here. It says, he said white women give him peace. That white woman women have him eternal peace. So I think they meant that white woman gave him eternal peace.
And in death, we are respecting his wishes. Call them white bitches you was praising. Some of y'all about to be real.
Somebody also said, why isn't the family asking white women to stand up for him? Crazy. Let's hear this. Telvin Osborne family waiting on us to ride for him. Look at this. They got Future sleep laid back in the chair. I can't.
So, of course, everybody's talking about Telvin Osborne. Yes. And yes, I have my own 2 cents. I just want to say about Telvin Osborne and that whole situation. I had the most amazing hamburger today for lunch.
Yeah, that's like me. Like, we had really nice weather today. At the end of the day, like, this has nothing to do with us. Nothing. I don't know if that music is okay. Look at this. This is what he said. It says, I'll blank for her. I'll blank about her. And I ain't scared to say I'll blank about her. Hopefully you guys can see, people marked it out, but you can kind of still see the top of it, what he said. The ironic thing about this is, which is so sad, he said all of this about, he said, I will be deleted about her. And she was the one who ended up deleting him. Crazy, diabolical. It's because the enemy can feel that self-hate. The enemy really can. Y'all got to get better. Y'all have to get better at it. It's sad. It's really sad.
This man said he would prefer to have intercourse with a dog.
Yes, he
before
did.
He had intercourse with
people are saying like he said that he would sleep with a dog before he have a black woman touch him, but they're missing the point where he said a white dog.
And the dog had to be white.
Oh, okay.
That's what she said, which is wild. A wild take. And it's crazy because now he gone. And ain't no dogs in here. This man said he would prefer.
I sleep very well. And I hope you guys don't come for us because we don't feel anything. But I think about that white dog. Yeah, he said it. He would even mess with a black dog. He'd have a white one. Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah. That's what he tweeted. And it's like, that is so like, how does his mom feel about that? Like, that's bad. Like, who hurt him? And it's so crazy because it's in his family, because his cousin also went on live and had all the smoke for all the black women who were saying that they were minding their business. Even to the point where he said he wanted to fight a black woman. But where is all this smoke for Hannah, who took your cousin up out of here? You have no animosity toward the woman who took your cousin up out of here, but you have all of this animosity toward black women who said that they're going to mind their business because the way he went online and derided, and honestly spewed straight hate about black women. Come on, like, are you kidding me? Something is deeply rooted and wrong with that entire family when it comes to these men.
Careful what you say out your mouth, because it just might come true. Yeah. Don't come for us. We standing down. Ain't nobody about to go for that. Ain't nobody gonna let that just ride. No, he said what he said. Stand on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Now, you're gonna have to fly with them white wings. Woo! Keeping it real. This is what y'all want. And continue doing what you do. Because,
listen, look at what Cookie says. Yes, indeed. Be careful with what you ask for, because you just might get it. Someone said, bury him with a white dog. We don't care. Thank you. Touche. Like, this is really sad that
these heifers.
Listen, and those are, like, that's his legacy. His legacy is all the bad things that he said about black women. And then his family wanted black people to rally around to get justice. No, ma'am. No, sir. You targeting the wrong ethnicity group. You need to be targeting Hannah's kind of people. Don't target us, because he clearly stated he hated us. But let's carry on.
Showing y'all. Come on, black men. You better stand up. For real. I'm just keeping it real. I sleep very well.
Woo! That'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
This Telvin Osborne thing. Listen, live your life in such a way that when you go, people are not mocking your death, because
oh my word. So what did I say right before this video? I was saying you have to be like, his legacy is now him degrading black women, and this guy's talking about make sure you leave how you leave your legacy. Like, it's sad that he did that.
This was him before, and he said white girls do it better, snow bunnies. I guess they pulled up an old tweet, and people are saying stuff like Western preferences, the aim, getting sent to glory by your milk of magnesia. The one that took me out, though, was inhales air. Can you do that? I don't understand how black men come out of black women.
I literally just said that.
And then develop animosity to them because of how they were raised, when that woman is likely still paying your bills.
Right.
And taking care of you.
Right.
And you never get mad at your father that left. You blame her for him leaving, and he tells you lies like, she kept you from me. No, she likely didn't. I know in some cases it's true, but most cases it's not. He just didn't want to come back around. And y'all believe it. And then develop such a deep animosity towards black women because they don't.
Like, it's a deep hurt that's running through that family. You got the brother spewing hate against black women. You got the cousin coming on here spewing hate about the black women. And it's like, what is wrong with you people? What is wrong? Like, who hurt you?
Stand for BS, but then you find women who do. Women you can feel like you can walk all over. I guess until you start drinking, and then she argues with you, and then here we go.
All right, so that's what some of the people are saying on the TikTok. So I'm gonna go on YouTube And I'm gonna give y'all a piece. I'm gonna go on Carlos King page. He's a really good reactor too. He has the cousin. He has the cousin that's coming on here, and I mean he is spewing hate as well. And it's like, sir, you have all the hate for the wrong ethnicity group. You need to get some help. And he's like, I'm gonna let y'all. So this is so Carlos, he gonna give us some tea about the whole thing, right? So he gonna give us some tea. So let's listen to this at first.
Go. That we talked about last night on my channel has gone even more viral and has gotten even more crazier, and we're going to talk about that in just a couple of seconds because I woke up to a whole bunch of craziness. But I want to let y'all know to make sure y'all hitting that like button so y'all can stay engaged with the channel, or leave a comment or whatever the hell you want to do. Just stay engaged with the channel, that way y'all can get notifications every time I post a video. And yeah, I want to let y'all know that I do appreciate y'all for being here. I hope that everything is okay with you and your family, and I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of y'all's life. And when I say this, I'm strictly talking. It was alleged that she was cleaning her firearm, and she said,
okay, so you see this now, you can see this where it says clear, I'll blank for her, I'll blank about her, and I ain't scared to say I'll blank about her. And the same lady took him up out of here. My.
Said that they clean their firearms every day. That's what she said in the beginning, allegedly. And everything I say in this video from beginning to the end is allegedly, every single word. Yeah, and everybody is innocent until they're proven guilty. But she did come out and make
everything is alleged on my end, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only.
Certain statements letting the police know what actually really took place. But the initial statements were that, you know, she went home allegedly and they were cleaning their firearms like they do every night, and she accidentally took his life. Come to find out that they actually got into a brief altercation. She was in the club acting like a thug. Like I told y'all last night, she was gang banging, set tripping, you know what I'm saying, just being a real thug. And I'm pretty sure she carried that same energy home that night. And you know, she said that they got into a minor altercation, and she ended up taking his life on accident, I guess. I don't know. She brandished a gun, and it went from there. So basically, you know, people were in the uproar about this situation until they found out what Telvin was saying in his tweets and online about black women. So
yeah, so I already explained to you guys all of this stuff. So I'm gonna fast forward this stuff.
I'm a shoes. I got time.
Right here.
Yes, sir. Everybody want to go famous. Everybody want to be famous today. Everybody want to go live.
Like, this guy is really, he got online and made himself look like a fool. Because him getting online saying all of this stuff is not going to stop people from bringing up the things that his cousin has said about black women. And then he's also going to say some things about black women. It's disgusting.
Everybody want their own assumption. God damn it, I'm finna get it to you. And y'all swear y'all bullying a bit. Boy, listen here. I fight for real.
Like, sir, nobody is bullying anybody. The fact of the matter is, you're mad and your family's mad because people, mostly black people and black men who love black women, are saying they're minding their business. This is not their fight. They don't have anything to do with it. So I don't understand why you're saying that anybody's trying to bully anybody for voicing their opinion, the same way that you and your cousin and your other cousin are voicing your opinions about how much you hate black women. People are now just saying they're minding their business about getting justice for your cousin, because your cousin didn't care about black women. So why would they care about getting justice for him? They're just minding their business. So your anger is pointed at the wrong people from the jump.
Y'all ain't talking about. My cousin said what he said 11 years ago. Why y'all find the time to go down somebody's timeline? Goddamn! Ain't the only.
That's because the internet is undefeated, and the internet will pull up any dirt that you have, period. So clearly you have not been in the loop.
Mad is the black bitter bitches.
No, nobody's bitter and nobody cares. I think the fact of the matter is you're mad and you and your family's mad because everybody's saying that they're minding their business and they're not making a big roar about why Hannah has not been arrested, when he clearly said that he will blank about her.
God damn! What you mad for? Y'all ain't gonna get no screening?
Listen, we're not mad. They're not mad. No one's mad. But you, I think you're mad. You have a lot of animosity. You need to see about that.
What you mad for?
Hi Jane, that is actually not in my job description at all and not something I would ever take.
This is, of course.
That, delete.
And to that the realest whatever the whole that said my post, listen, we ain't asked you to be no lawyer. We ain't asked you to be no doctor. We ain't asked you to be no preacher.
He went all the way left. When I say he went all the way left, he went all the way left. Let me fast forward all this. Let me show you the part where he's talking about, oh, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. Like, sir, make it make sense.
Huh? I'm a firm believer. But I cut up too. Yeah. Y'all got me and this thing called locked up. For real, for real.
Oh my goodness, look how he...
For real, for real. Y'all go find something safe to do.
No, I think...
Yeah, y'all opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one.
Exactly, so why...
We don't give a...
So why are you online crashing out if everybody has a opinion? You're online crashing out, talking to whoever you're talking to.
We don't give a flying... Y'all sitting here and inboxing me this crazy. Do y'all know who y'all talking to? Do y'all know who y'all playing with? I ain't asked y'all for no location for nothing. Stop playing with me. You got a better...
Listen, this dude is willing to risk it all because the majority of black women is saying they're minding their business. And he's talking about who's mad. Like, clearly you're mad, sir. You're clearly mad.
Got a chance of playing the lottery. God damn. Y'all mad about some... Cause my brother said, what, 11 years ago? Where y'all was at then? Huh?
Well, no one cared back then because your family didn't come online trying to rally up black people in order to protest to get justice for your cousin. And when they found out who he really was and how he felt about black people, they was like, this is not our fight. That's all that people are saying. But you, sir, are very, very upset about that. Very upset.
Where y'all was at then? But y'all, everybody got their opinion now. I bet everybody sharing it live now. Yeah. Where y'all at? Everybody gangster.
No, I don't think everybody is gangster. Everybody is just saying this is not our fight, and then now you're trying to tackle the whole world because they said that this is not their fight.